Hey, I'm doing good, and you?
Not too bad. You said Yone first?
Yeah, I'd like to play Yone first.
Okay, sounds good. Mm,
I don't know.
Go. I think it's one day matchup. I think.
Yone's like the only one I see consistently that I also have like really big problems with.
Oh, really?
The rest are all like, I've never played against you. What the hell do you do?
Fair enough. He's pretty popular, so not that surprising.
Like I don't know. I've never seen an Echo in my lane before, and then he like
No.
dashed a flash distance to me, and I'm like, dang, didn't
What
know
the
he could
fuck?
do that.
That's sad. Echo's such a cool champ, man. I wish he was more popular.
I have a friend who swears by it.
Throws by Echo?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That champ's cool as hell. I feel like bone plating is cringe in this lane. This is dumb. Go. Second win. Fuck it.
I don't know.
Alright, we've all.
I feel like the only bone plating Victor lane is like Fizz.
Yeah. Probably.
Fizz, yeah, Fizz hates that shit.
Yeah, maybe Kiana too, maybe, but
Hmm.
definitely Fizz. But how often do you really see Kiana anyways? So,
Yeah, it's true. I know some people like to take like exhaust into these assassin lanes,
mm,
but like I don't know. I'm not I'm not confident enough to do that.
I'm surprised. Usually, it's you take exhaust if you are or if you aren't confident.
Uh, I guess it's because like they know for sure what they want waves to look like.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, I don't know what I want the wave to do in that matchup yet. Like I can guess, but if I fuck it up, I want to be able to bail myself out.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. Usually, people just want exhaust because they're scared they're gonna get killed, so it keeps them safer. So,
Mm.
I'm surprised you're talking about it the other way.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty hard to die in most lanes as Victor.
Yeah, that's true. He's a pretty safe champion, honestly.
I feel like every champ in mid lanes is a pretty safe champ, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to die mid at this point, but even still, Victor especially, it's like once you get first augment, you're kind of chilling.
Yeah. Everyone who dies is because they ego stay in lane when they're low.
Oh, constantly. You know how hard it is having to tell people to just base at 200 health instead of die and then TP back?
Dude, it's crazy.
People always do it. I don't know why.
Like
They're
I'll
just
just
sitting on their TP.
flash EQ. Bye bye. Am I pushing too fast by autoing you here?
No, it's fine. You just take a minion. Shit.
I never know if I want to cheat or not on this wave.
On this wave?
Yeah, on this wave.
Usually with TP, you want to stay until you have your last chapter, but if you find a cheater, yeah, it's not bad. It's hard in this matchup though because I have so much more wave clear than you.
I think I'm dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the sword burn matchups are tough just in general because if you try to push in on them, they have so much more wave clear that Yeah, they can just never let you actually recall.
Gotcha. Should we reset or play it?
Um, it's not awful. We can play it out for a little longer.
Okay.
Like it's a little tough, but you're still gonna be ahead of me on XP. So it's like, yeah, you'll get 6 first, then it's kind of eh.
I don't know. I'm just afraid of year 6, me no flash.
Yeah, that'll be tough. That'll be tough. But you can kind of control the wave in a way. That's not too bad for you. Okay, now we can reset.
Okay.
Yeah, first 3 you can play the bully really hard. But you mostly have to find health trades because if we're even and I can freeze wave on you, then it gets really bad like that.
Okay. Gotcha.
But what's the other thing? When you're doing Q auto trades, you have to make sure you buff with the auto after. Because you noticed every time I just tank your Q and then walk away because you weren't buffering.
Oh, I was clicking back on those.
Okay, cool. No worries. I'm pretty sure most Yones take Ignite near low, right? Or do they take TP usually?
I'd rather play against TP.
Okay, I can run TP then. That's fine.
Cause like it's TP all the way up from here.
Yeah, that's fair. I wasn't sure. I'm used to Yasuo players just constantly slamming out or constantly slamming Ignite, trying to kill lane. So
Can I walk out of like river in this matchup? Level 1?
yeah. I can't really do anything to actually pressure you level 1. I'm kind of just chilling.
Okay. Ah!
That was a misinput for sure.
Is this trade doomed? I think it is.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Right, lethal tempo. What if I ego? Oh, okay. Are you okay with basing for mana crystal here? On Viktor?
From your side, it's okay. Yeah, I would probably just basing it Dark Seal potentially. Yeah, we can reset it real quick. Yeah, the matchup's really sketchy for you though, because obviously if you ever get into melee range, it's like I can just trade autos, and it's just always gonna be better for me. So it kind of sucks like that. But
Yeah, so am I walking too far up there? That's what's happening?
shit, I wish I had a replay running. A little bit. It's partially that, and partially just not respecting the Q3. Because that's really the only time I can trade time around you is when my E's up and when I have Q3. But if I don't, like, I'm not gonna take E level 2, so I can't really trade you until level 3 unless it is with my knockup.
Okay. I don't know. Dark Seal purchases just feel so bad.
Yeah, it sucks if it's gonna stop your lost chapter purchase, but just as a standalone item, it's always solid. And it has basically infinite return if you do start snowballing. So, but the main thing is you're losing 1 mana crystal worth of gold for potentially up to 48 B if you snowball. So it's like it's kind of hard to pass out or pass down.
I guess, yeah.
And you're paying 100 less gold for more stats than the Amp Tome has, so it's just damn good for lane phase. And the fact that it scales if you get a kill or two even harder, it's like shit.
That's true.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just have like a there's something so satisfying about basing for Amtome, basing for chapter, basing for codex, and basing for Leandri.
Yeah, getting like the full items every time you base feels
Yeah.
damn nice.
Yeah. What's your WCD?
Uh, 13 seconds ring one.
Gotcha. What does the trade look like if I don't get hit by Q3 there?
You pretty much just get your Q auto E and then back off. But even then, you don't want to use E too much in the early game as Victor because the mana cost is so high relative.
Mm-hmm. Is it safe to assume I have to flash on the 6 or no?
You don't have to. If you place W under you and I ult you, it'll pretty much always stun me and you can walk away a lot of times. So as long as you're above like 60% health, probably ish, you're like totally safe.
Okay, 60% health.
Yeah.
Oh, GG. Does dashing with E extend your Q3 duration a bit?
Not necessarily the duration, but it definitely makes it look like it's slightly longer than it is. God damn, that shield is huge. I haven't played this jam in a hot second.
Is it legal for me to press R on the wave?
Like this one?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Oh.
It's good to say it, so they're like, wait. No flash. That was a fair bit better though.
Alright, reset.
Alright, we could, yeah, reset. Yeah, the matchup's tough because you're basically just playing dodgeball the entire time, right? Like you just have to entirely avoid getting engaged on, which helps with just placing W under yourself, kind of stops the engage. But you're pretty much just trying to chip me down before I can get onto you. The only thing that sucks is that early game, or at least before you get lost chapter, you almost want to entirely not use E unless you're like planning to base very soon, just because the mana cost isn't really worth the damage you get from it. At least not until you have a few levels in it or some mana regen.
Hmm. I think the reason why I was doing it is because I was thinking if you're like chunked out half, the all in doesn't work. Is that true, or do you still just kill me anyway?
It can kind of be true. For most of the gold players you play against, I'm pretty sure they're gonna shy away from trying to all in if they're at half health. But generally, because Yone is so much higher actual DPS, if you can't kill me in the like rotation that you have before I can just all full on trade you, usually I can just all in and win the fight, even if I'm down like half health.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah, but that's kind of the part that sucks about playing. You have to play short trades versus I can play extended trades.
Hmm.
But if I never manage to find like a long trade on you, I'm pretty fucked for the lane, or at least it makes it a much tougher lane.
So you have to be like, I don't know, 270 HP for me to one tap you?
Yeah, yeah, like 270, 300, somewhere around there. Even
Gotcha.
if like you can finish me off with autos and like some minion autos, it's good. But
Yeah, that's because you're basing anyways.
Yep. I thought I had enough for boots with that wave, but I think I missed a minion or two, so not quite enough, but it's still fine because I'm basing.
Really?
Oh, nice. There you go. That was a fair bit better.
Reset?
Yep, you can reset it now.
Okay.
Yeah. See, you pretty much have to just play the never all in. Like, can't really fight me until I'm like almost a quarter health, a little bit over that.
Okay. Now, how do I start squeezing you out of CS? That's the question. Because you're ahead of me in farm at like every point there.
Yeah. So one thing I'd probably suggest is that when you go for the like level 2 spike, you need to actually push slightly faster than we see you do, and then you also potentially crash on the second wave instead of the third wave.
Crash on second.
Yes. So if you're just consistently autoing the wave, you can look to Q trade me a lot safer, because I'll have fewer minions. And I still can't really contest you until I hit level 2 anyways.
Then you're gonna be 3 first, no? I guess the
Yep.
balance is coming into me.
Yeah. The 3 doesn't really do anything for you, right? You can sit back and kind of freely catch it. Like
Right.
as long as the wave's coming back into you, it's not like I really have a freeze. You're just kind of waiting for the wave.
Right, yeah, because it's bouncing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to crash.
Okay. Good. It's a Halloween rave.
The mute button on my mic doesn't work. Sad face.
No worries. It's fine.
Yeah, it's really weird. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what's going on.
Uh,
Oh, you're doing this with fucking D-Blade. Good God.
oh, do you think I had shield?
That's the assumption, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, Yone's got some high base regen, it feels like. He definitely would normally go shield in this matchup, but I figured, I don't know, give you the benefit of the doubt and I'd go blade.
Just troll casually. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, it's tricky. Honestly, if I was going D shield in this matchup as you, I wouldn't poke like at all basically. I mean, I'd still Q auto, but I wouldn't be trying to poke nearly as much.
Yeah, I'm just getting first strike gold.
Yeah, that's fair. Well,
Even though Q for
even
mana
s-
flow.
So here's like a situation you kind of have to be worried about because it's pushing into me, but you don't have the mana to crash this wave. So if I do start to try and fight to stop you from crashing, it's gonna waste your TP. This is
Gotcha.
part of why you don't really want to waste too much mana early on. It leaves you in spots like this where you're forced to use TP.
Gotcha.
Oh my god. You got the fucking Yone W spacing down to a T. I don't know this champ too well.
Okay, well.
Yeah, see what I mean now though?
I mean, honestly,
It's not awful. You still have lost chapter base, which is kind of the point you're getting to anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't feel too bad. 32
Yeah.
farm for Lost Chapter. Not bad. I mean, I'd have to drop a wave because it's pushing out, but
Yeah.
it's not...
I can kind of pull some shenanigans. But...
Right, you just TB back now. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah. We're basically even now though. Yeah. I do have slightly more XP, but it's not super relevant because you got your chapter base. Oh, the minion block is unreal.
Can you dive me at this HP?
No, not with that HP. You can always just place W under you, and then the trade basically ends for me.
Sad.
Reset. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough. You're just fucking strong in lane. This champ is wild in lane. But I'll run D shield for this next one just so you can kind of see how that feels. Got enough for lost chapter. You chilling. Hey, that was the first. Oh, I had that there.
I have to press my buttons faster.
Nice try, nice try. Alright, we'll run it back one more time, or we can do a different matchup. Either or. I think your level 1 through 6 definitely got a hell of a lot better. Wow. Yone's post 6 is fucking brutal. Just in general, this champ's brutal.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm missing something. I'll
I
go
mean, you're
wa-
not really expected to kill the Yone lane or anything. Just by nature of being Victor, you're going to be more useful mid late game. So trying to force a kill is usually what's wrong when you're in a scaling matchup.
No, that's what I mean though. Like,
Hmm.
I thought, like, isn't Victor supposed to be ahead like 10 CS basically on chapter?
Uh, Not really with D shield, just because I can soak up so much poke and it's almost irrelevant. So I can pretty much greed on every single CS and still like come out without a worry. Pretty much. If I'm a weaker early melee, like if I'm playing Kiana or something, yeah, that's true. Maybe even Echo. But Yone early is like really strong. He is even if not stronger than a lot of the range champs. Especially post W buff. Holy fuck, that thing's absurd now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you play Irelia?
Yeah. Play 10 of Irelia.
All right. I'd like to play it then.
Alright.
Is the Victor grasp tech real or is it fake?
I don't know Victor Tech that well, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if it was pretty good against really tough matchups. But 'cause it used to be a thing on top Victor, like way back when. But I don't know how good it is for mid Victor now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm I miss C-Pot.
Me too, dude. I always played Echo way back then, so C-Pod every game was a vibe.
Oh my god, I didn't flash it.
I thought you were
Ah.
dead last second. You want to reset or do you want to just keep going
Just
from here?
keep going.
Okay.
I play without TP. It's fine.
Oh man, I'm full build now.
This is awkward.
Full build vamps up there. Here we go.
Okay, we're pushing into you. Yes, vamp. What's your Q threshold right now for casters?
I don't know. I guess like 110. Like just over a quarter. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, you can turn that thing. When stunned.
Alright, now we can reset.
Yeah.
Let's see if I have any major games in my history.
I mean, I'm gonna go watch some Chill V VODs after this. And we'll do some more thinking.
Fair. They're all kind of tough matchups, but let me see if I can find you something to show it a little bit better.
What are you thinking about when you choose conference lethal tempo? Like how long you can auto?
Yeah, it's pretty much just how squishy they are versus how long the birds are gonna go for. Because if I can ramp lethal tempo and still have like half the trade left, then it's usually better value. But if you die basically within a full ult combo, it's like, yeah, might as well just conquer at that point.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's only like the only stuff I really run lethal against at this point is like Jax, some tanks, Fiora, Camille. So just stuff where trades go really long.
Do you think about team fight at all?
Do I think about team fight when running it?
Yeah.
Nah, it pretty much just comes down to lane almost entirely. In team fight, they're very, very similar. Um, but outside of, I don't know, outside of team fight, it's like, meh. I might as well just take it for whichever one's gonna win mid lane. And I don't know. Irelia, she's a good team fighter, but she doesn't really want to play for team fight if she doesn't have to. She still wants a sad thing.
Uh. Okay. Sad. Are you reset?
Yeah. Yeah. I was zoomed, so I just took the base.
Gotcha. That's a play? Jesus.
Do you still have TP? You do, right?
Yeah, I have TP.
Okay, we can keep on then.
It wasn't following you. Why? What?
It was close. Wait, sorry. Reset. My bad.
I feel like Grasp is helping a lot more than Airy would.
Uh, yeah, yeah. It definitely makes the lane a fair bit stronger. Okay. What are you running secondary again? You're still running mana
Scorch.
flow.
Yeah, Maniflow
Scorch
Scorch.
mana. Okay. I was gonna say. Yeah, so it's pretty much full laning runes.
So is D-Blade mandatory on like all your AD champs now?
Um, kind of, sorta, not really. D Shield's really good because it got its passive heal buffed as well, but D Blade's just kind of better if you're gonna punish the player. So like, I still run majority D Shield in my matchups, because I play a lot of scaling champs like Camille for the most part. I don't know, weird
Oh no,
shit.
I meant
Camille.
like okay, I meant like sorry, I didn't convey that properly. Like on assassins that usually went to longsword. Are they
Yeah.
all going D-Blade now?
Oh, yeah, they all go deep blade now. Longsword starts like super dead. Unless a matchup is like absolutely unkillable boring and they're not going to get punished for longsword start, then you could maybe do it, but at that point I might just run coal start instead. But yeah, D-Blade is pretty much mandatory.
And then like poke lanes and bot lane. Are they running just D-Blade as well now?
Yeah, even they're running D-Blade at this point. They don't really do longsword start either.
Q didn't go off. Sad.
Oh, the minion block. What the fuck?
What the hell?
I literally got minion blocks back to tower range.
How does that even happen? What?
I don't know, man. They're aggressive. They're fucking aggressive. Oh, did you leave?
No, I'm walking back the lane.
Oh, okay, okay.
Cause like, I feel like I'm gonna need another TP on chapter.
Yeah, potentially. It's a little tough here because like the wave's pushing into me, so you're gonna lose a shit ton of minions if you don't TP. But
Yeah,
we'll
that's
all see
true.
later. So it's a tough choice. And also, it's gonna be permafrozen. So
Oh yeah, that's true. I actually can't break this at all.
yeah, this is a call jungle kind of moment. Oh, that's a melee. Oops.
Oh, I didn't think that minion was in kill range. Blows.
Yeah. Cliff. Dip, 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 dip. It's hard because I can always permafreeze anytime you try to crash wave at this point. 'Cause I have so
Yeah.
much sustain.
Yeah, reset for sure. How would I play? Like if I'm GM Victor in your game, how do I like theoretically play into you?
Usually you just have to be playing around your W cooldown because I can't realistically all in you if you're positioning closer to your tower and you have W up because you just toss it on top of yourself and I can't extend the trade. But in situations like that, what you do against a lot of melee laners, is that our trade patterns kind of force the wave to push automatically. So like obviously as Irelia, I have to queue 3 minions and then go onto you, or queue 2 minions and go onto you. So unless I'm letting the wave stack against me in a really huge way, I can't actually hold a freeze like that. Like it's kind of a fake freeze. So one of the ways to manage it is to kind of fake trade or like bait me into trades. And so I'll naturally kind of push the wave back to you. And then the other way is usually dumping all your mana or dumping your ulti onto the wave to crash it fast. So I'll show you real quick. The other thing too is with your ulti, it's not so much a combat ulti as much as mine is. That's for like a lot of these melee duelists. And that's just because it takes like a full almost 8 seconds to actually use, right? To get all the damage off.
Hmm.
So oftentimes you'll just dump your ulti to get as much damage off as you can, even if it's not for kill pressure. So it's
Right,
a little
right.
less, yeah. Usually it'll be for like either wave state or if you're trying to put me into kill range. Um, but yeah, usually you won't be using it like when I'm low at health. Low health. Will. Just 1 second, I'm pulling up replay real quick. It's like here. I'll show you quick why you keep ending up in that same situation because this happened like regardless of matchup. Let me know you can see stream.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So notice this is a good thing to do 1 through 3 when you absolutely bully the lane. But watch how on every single E cast you never actually isolate me with your E cast. You always clip minions and it slowly pushes it towards me. So look, clip minions, next E cast, clip minions, next E cast. That one doesn't clip minions, but then it turns into an all-in because it's pushing to me. So unless your intent is to crash the wave or push it really deep into my lane, you don't actually want to be clipping minions after when you're strong. Like if you're worried about getting all in, let me get the epic pen out. If it wants to load, that is.
I feel like we have to rewind like 2 waves before this, or maybe even more.
Yeah, we can. I can talk about the level 4 one as well. Let me just green one. Because basically all melee duelists are playing for the exact same thing. It's like very clear what they're trying to do. I'm just trying to pull wave into this position, so I have longer lane to chase you down.
Hmm.
And so basically all you're really doing in these lanes is you want to be trying to crash the wave so it bounces, and then you can pull it here, so that way I can't chase you down. That is like almost the entirety of range versus melee is just pushing and pulling wave and controlling it to force me to end up here, or me controlling it to force you to end up here, and then I can actually chase you for a trade. Whereas if you're here and I ever jump on you, it's like I literally have this to chase you in. And even then you can always put force field down or grab field down, and I can't trade anymore.
Hmm.
So let's go back to the level 4 or whatever it was. Wait, was this it? Yeah, this is it. And see, kind of same deal. I'm just always playing for long lane extended trade, even if it's in minions. So that's why earlier when I told you 2-wave crash is usually better, it's just because these melee laners can often trade at level 2 and all in potentially, unless it's like a fizz lane or something, or an echo lane. Like stuff that's very, very bursty can't really do it unless you're already in kill range. But stuff that's like very extended trade based, like Yone or Irelia or Yasuo, they can totally get away with this. So that's why the 2-wave usually works out better for you, unless you can build such a big wave that I can't trade back in it. But one other thing to note is that this kind of starts at level 1. So in a lot of these lanes, I'm taking damage level 1 to stop you from building a big wave to crash into me. And also because I'm not in kill range, so I don't care if I'm missing health, because I'm just trying to set you closer to your kill range. That, and I just generally have a lot more sustain, so your HP tends to matter more. One sec, I had a replay over here. What was the other thing now? The other thing is too, is you are very greedy with your grab field. Um, like you just hold on to it an extreme amount,
Hmm.
which makes you take a lot more health than you need to in these trades.
Gotcha.
It's like, yeah, it's very much something you should be using. Not quite on cooldown, but it should probably be your first option. And then when you don't have it, you can kind of play back and chill until it's back up. Just because it pretty much will win you any trade against a melee. Um, But my only real kill pressure is between its cooldown, or at least it should only really be in between its cooldown. So normally, the melee laner kind of wants to look for like a short trade to bait your grab, or like fake you out that I'm extending it, and then look for like an actual all in after. So again, look, this is the other thing I wanted to point out again, is that because I'm always looking to chase you down at this point, you notice that this wave is still pushing out this way, right?
Yeah.
Holy arrows. So when you do recognize it like this, you almost always want to either hard shove it, or you want to bait me into pushing it back to you by faking a trade.
Hmm.
It's like this is fine to last hit it, but because we're not hard shoving it, that means we have to play to bait me to push it back to you. Otherwise, we get stuck in that position with no flash where we're on this side of lane. And that makes it like super sketchy immediately. And then, yeah, wave pulls, and there's not much you can do at that point.
I mean, I don't feel like I can charge shove it there. So
You don't feel like you can't? Is that what you said?
no, I don't feel like I can.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I don't. If you push as soon as you get back to lane, where is it? It's like, well, okay. First things off, actually, you should have shoved here if you knew I base. That was one of them. Even though you have lost chapter in base, I think, right? Yeah, you do. Even though you have it, if you know I based and you can tell this is pushing out this way, you want to fix it so that way you don't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
stuck in that position in the first place. That you don't really lose anything, and all it does is set the wave back to push to you, and then you're kind of chilling. So that's like the first thing. And the second thing is if you're gonna TP back and you know I took like a full base and I'll be a while, you probably want to try for the crash anyways. Because even though it'll be kind of close, it's better than getting stuck right here. So even if you get like the melees under tower, you can still kind of back off and it's not really a true freeze.
Hmm.
Alright, let me get to that real quick. One sec. So here, let me show you. I have. Let me pull this up on the other screen. Actually, I guess I can just do this. Okay, you can see this fine.
I'm looking at your client.
Oh, is it on client right now? Let me fix that. Screen one. Okay, can you see YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So look, this is kind of what I was saying earlier, right? It's pretty much the exact same way the lane plays out. He bullies level 1, Irelia takes some health trades. Then he goes for 2-wave crash because he knows he's going to get frozen on all in if he lets her hit 2 first. Then he's pretty much just chilling, letting her push back. He's pretty much always going to stay out of Q range if this minion's about to die. He's going to back up. She's trying to set this one up, so she's going to look on this minion. And again, he's already backing up. And you can see this is kind of what I was saying, where he's on this side of his lane, so he can never be all in. So he doesn't. He basically considers that he doesn't need his W at all because he's so close to his tower. So he's actually going to use it to freeze the minions to hold it here even longer. There's like another Viktor trick you can do. It's just W on top of minions to freeze them.
Right.
There. And at this point, it's going to go back into a slow push. And he can kind of get away with this because he's running the ignite. So he has like a much higher lethal range than you normally would. You can see she's at 400 health. So with the ignite 100, that's like roughly the 300 we were talking about before, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's why he can kind of get away with this. And then I don't know what she's doing. She just suicides. Chinese and Korean servers always crazy, dude. They're perma fighters. And this is what we were talking about earlier. He doesn't really use ulti for lethal. He's just kind of using it for pressure. So not so much worried about the kill. He's just gonna slam it. Basically, go for as much damage as he can. And at this point, he's so strong that he just doesn't care and he goes for suicide trades. But he gets jungled, so wait. Hey. All right. Do you have another matchup you want to try, or do you want to run that back one more time?
I want to try Irelia again.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the important part is basically when you're well, it's just about the wave basically. If the wave's pushing out, you need to make sure it crashes. And if it's pushing in, you just respect the all in and don't worry so much about getting CS if you have to. Just as long as you're out of range, you're pretty much chilling. Then once it gets close to your tower, you kind of want to hold it there as long as you can. Nice. There you go. See, so you did get the crash. You just insta shove, so it works out pretty well.
I'm surprised you didn't get back in time.
Yeah, yeah. I even had boots, tier 1 boots, and I didn't get back. So
Hmm.
it's like you had more than enough time. Like the only thing is I could have maybe TP'd, but at that point, then you just match the TP and you're okay again. So
Now, how do I get this one under?
yeah, so you want to be careful about shoving that so fast because it can pull wave. You kind of want it to be closer to your tower for longer, so you can build a really big wave and then shove it all at once. So I'll show you what I mean in the replay after. Because yeah,
No,
now you're
yeah,
stuck in a bad.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Okay.
Just let these slowly die, and then we crash both at the same time.
Yep, pretty much. It's always the cannon. Wait, my cannon. No way. Oh, that's so funny. I thought I could get one more auto in there too. Ah well. Alright, GG. But yeah, when the wave's close like that and you can't really push it before I can pull a freeze like that, yeah, you just want to hold it near your tower for as long as you can and then go to crush the wave after.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah, that's pretty good though. Alright, I have to peel out for now, but you can run some more 1v1s pretty much any other time I'm around. I'm usually busy mornings, but midday or like evenings, I'm always down. So,
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
yep, no worries, dude. Good luck.
Wait, how do I pronounce your name?
Cavell.
Cavell?
Yeah, I don't know. If you know any French, people usually fuck it up and call it Cavili or like Cavil. But
Tu
yeah,
parles
my
français
bad.
aussi? Ou non?
No, 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 no. I'm
No.
Canadian, but I'm not QC,
Ah,
so
gotcha, gotcha.
that's so funny. Are you from Quebec?
No, Ontario.
Oh shit, just Ontario? No way.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, do you have French family or?
No, I went to primary school and we spoke French there.
Oh, okay, okay. Full immersion then, eh?
Yeah.
Oh shit, eh? All right, but yeah, I'm always around, always down to play if you want.
All right. I'll see you, man.
Yep, peace.